Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my YouTube channel Calculus and Mathematics Learning. In the previous video, we learned question number 3 related with the topic of convergent sequences. Or either we can also tell that limit of a function at infinity of the following function ABC. There were three parts in question number 3. In today's video, I will solve question number 5 related with the topic continuity and discontinuity of the functions. Related with exercise number 1.4 related with chapter number 1 function and limits, second year mathematics KPK boards. So let's move toward question number 5. It tells that use properties of functions to test continuity and discontinuity of the following functions. So there are 6 parts in this question number 5. Part A tells that f of x is equal to 2x minus 3, and part B tells that g of x is equal to 3 minus 5x, and part C tells that h of x is equal to 2 divided by x minus 5. Actually, what is continuous function and discontinuous function? Continuous function are those function or continuity or that process in which the function gives a specific value and each function is defined for all the real values. And discontinuous function are those function which is undefined at a specific value. So let's move toward a solution of part A. You will understand the continuous and discontinuous function very easily. Part A tells that f of x is equal to 2x minus 3. There is a trick to solve the continuity and discontinuity. For the discontinuity, it is necessary that the function will be in the fraction form. And for continuity, this is not necessary that the function is in the fraction form. So it means that the part number A is a continuous function. It is continuous function, not discontinuous. Why? Because if we put each and every real values to the value of x, it will give us a specific value of the function f of x. It will give us f of x is equal to y, will give us a specific function. So it means that due to the specific function, part A is continuous function. Let's move toward part B. Here this is also a continuous function, because if we put each and every real values to this function, it will give us a specific positive or real negative real number. So that's why part B is also continuous function. Now move toward part number C of question number 5. Here h of x is equal to 2 divided by x minus 5. This function is discontinuous, but we are going to find the value at which this function is discontinuous. How can we find? We will make the denominator equal to 0. So by making denominator x minus 5 equal to 0, it becomes shift minus 5 to the right hand side. So the value of x will be equal to 5. So it means that this function, if we put 5 to the given function, so the function will become h of 5 is equal to 2 divided by x minus 5. So put x 5, so it becomes 5 minus 5. It will give us 2 divided by 0, and something divided by 0 gives us infinity. So infinity is not a real value. So that's why at the value of x is equal to 5, this function is discontinuous. Now move to part number D of question number 5. It tells that k of x is equal to, this is a function k of x is equal to x divided by x plus 3. Find the continuity or discontinuity of this function. This function is discontinuous according to the trick. Why this is discontinuous according to the trick? Because here this is in fraction form. So we know that this is discontinuous function first. Discontinuous function. At which value this is discontinuous? For the discontinuity, we will make the denominator equal to 0. So denominator is x plus 3, so it becomes x plus 3 is equal to 0. Shift 3 to the right hand side, it becomes x is equal to negative 3. So if we put negative 3 over here, it becomes 0. And something divided by 0 again gives infinity. Infinity is not a specific value, it is not a specific real number. That's why this function is discontinuous as at x is equal to minus 3. So our answer will be discontinuous function at x is equal to negative 3. This is the required answer. Now move to part E. Here this is also discontinuous function because this is in fraction form. So for the discontinuity, we will make the denominator equal to 0. So in denominator, we have x minus 3 multiply x plus 2 is equal to 0. According to the zero factor property, we have x minus 3 is equal to 0. Either x plus 2 is equal to 0. Shift minus 3 to the right hand side, it becomes x is equal to 3. And here shift 2 to the right hand side, it becomes x is equal to minus 2. So by putting x is equal to minus 2 over here, it will gives us a value 0, and something divided by 0 gives us infinity. And by putting x is equal to 3 over here, it will give us 0. And 0 multiplied something gives us 0, and something divided by 0 again gives us infinity. So this is not the specific value. So it means that our function will be discontinuous at the value of x is equal to 3 and x is equal to minus 2. So this is the required answer. Now move to the part number 8, which is the last part of today's lecture, and today question number 5. F of x is equal to 1 over x multiply x plus 7. This function is discontinuous because this is in fraction form. So for the discontinuity, we will make the denominator equal to 0. So x multiply x plus 7 will be equal to 0. According to the zero factor property, we have x is equal to 0 and x plus 7 is equal to 0. Shift 7 to the right hand side, it becomes x is equal to minus 7. So at x is equal to minus 7 and at x is equal to 0, this function will be discontinuous. So our required answer is function is discontinuous at x is equal to minus 7 and 0. So with this question I finish my lecture. Thank you for watching. Subscribe my channel and also hit the bell icon to receive the upcoming notification and updates about second year or FSC part 2 mathematics. Thank you.